Hey y'all, so today we're doing a quick eyebrow tutorial, so follow along with me. I slowed it down this time because I kind of want to explain and kind of get y'all together. Okay, so the product I'm using, I never use this brand. I usually use LA Girl Pro pomade. So this is Nick AC Girl, I don't know. It was at the beauty supply in the color darkest brown, blackest brown, same thing. So you're going to use a liner pencil, well, it's a liner brush and a spoolie on the other end to do your brows. So the first step is to kind of brush your brows in place. You're going to pick up a little bit of product and you're going to start outlining your natural brow. So it's very important to get your eyebrows arched before doing your brows. It is going to make a complete difference. It's going to make it so much easier because you're literally just following how your eyebrows are already shaped. Okay. So I start off with a little product and I start off with the top line. You don't have to start off with the top. It's just comfortable for me. So I'm going to start outlining the top of my brow. And I'm not going to go all the way forward because you guys are going to kind of see how I get that faded effect in the front. So we're going to go maybe a little bit above our pupil and backwards. You're going to work on that part first. So you see me here lining the lower line. It's okay to make mistakes, you guys. Like, we're going to clean this up with concealer. So you're going to see on the other brow, I really messed up, but I kept it in here. And I'm kind of glad that I messed up so I can show y'all, like, it's okay if you make mistakes. You can always clean it up with the concealer. So now we are at the point we're doing the front of the brows. And you're going to just use the leftover product. You're not going to pick up any more for the front of the brow. Okay, next step. So now we're filling in. You can pick up more product to fill this in, but you're just going to fill, like I said, from your pupil and behind with the product. Again, you're going to see, y'all, sorry, my mom is really loud, but you're going to see how I get that faded effect. So it's very important to follow these steps. Now, light strokes for filling it in. You see I'm holding the brush. I'm not holding it like right underneath the bristles. I'm kind of holding it in the middle so that my pressure is quite light. Because you don't want to go too heavy on this because then your eyebrows look smashed, if that makes sense. So you're going to take the spoolie in and just blend, blend, blend. Now, some of the product is going to go away, but you can always add back. You can't take away. So that's probably my most important fact or step, I would say, or reminder. In makeup, you can always add more, but you cannot take away. So here is how we do the faded effect. So I go ahead and blend down like we were just talking about with my spoolie. And then the product that's on the brush, that is what I use to fade the front, if y'all weren't able to catch that. So I don't pick up any more product or anything like that. I just take the makeup that's on the spoolie from me blending my brow to fill in the front. It takes some practice, y'all. Like, it's not easy the first time, but it takes some practice. So here, I'm just cleaning up any spots that I missed, any sparse areas. Y'all, I really hate the way this lady arched my eyebrows. Like, she plucked a chunk out of the other one, and then it's just, I'm trying to find a good brow lady now that I'm in Clarksville, but it's not giving, okay? So now we're going to move on to the concealer. So I'm using the Kiss Pro Touch Full Cover Concealer in the color 325, which is Toffee. Now, I use this color when I'm not doing a full face or I'm kind of just doing a mild look, because I usually use I'm going to say really light, but I use a concealer that's 3 shades lighter than my skin tone. And I have all the black girl shades, is what they call it, in this Pro Touch concealer. So I have the warm honey, toffee, all those colors. So it just depends on the day and what I'm doing to my face as to what color I use. So we're gonna take a flat brush. This concealer has a doe foot applicator. That's what they call it. Like, kind of looks like lip gloss. But that is way too much product to be just thrown under your brow. So I always use a flat brush and just take the product off of the doe foot applicator. So now we're just going to carve underneath our brow. Again, this is why it's important to get your eyebrows arched. Now, I'm going to let that dry down a bit, and then we're going to blend later. So I sped up the video a little bit because I'm just doing my other brow. The same exact steps. You're going to see the mistake I make. Child, look, mistake. Look at that. a mess, okay? But you will also see how I fix it. Again, this is kind of self-explanatory. I'm doing the same exact thing I did to the first brow to this brow, and I will come back when it's time to conceal the top. Okay, so we're back with the top concealer. Now I'm using the same color, and a lot of people say they hate halo brows because it looks like white at the top. But again, because I use the darker of all the concealers I have, it's okay to use this. If not, I just use my foundation just to carve out the brow and it doesn't look so bright. So I'm gonna take a fluffy blending brush. It's an eyeshadow brush, and I'm just gonna blend that concealer out. So the bottom line I'm gonna blend down and to the tail, and then the top we're gonna blend down and up into the forehead. It's quite easy. I connect the concealer just so I know that my brows are going in the same direction. Now, your eyebrows are never going to be twins, okay? They're sisters, all right? So they're never going to be perfect unless you shave them off and draw them yourself and they're symmetrical. So you see me here trying to make sure that my eyebrows are the same direction because, again, the lady that arched them did not do them correctly, so I'm having to do more work. But the rest of this video, just me perfecting my brows, making them look good. Eyebrows are the first thing I learned when I was doing makeup, and they kind of came easy to me, but they will take some practice. So this will be kind of a series of each step of a full face. So thank y'all for watching.